Good day for everyone. Today we are going to explain the lesson number 25, topic 2, lesson 5, okay, which talk about compare proportional relationships. Actually, it's a small revision. I'll give small revision about what we studied before about the proportional relation. Actually, proportional means equivalent of two fractions, like 1 over 2 equal 4 over 8. Okay, it's called equivalent fraction. How to know that they are equivalent? If we simplify this one by divided for equal 1, divided for equal 2, so it will give me the same ratio. So they are proportional. So if we have two equal ratio, we call them proportional. So two or more ratio, anyone. We will study this in this lesson, the comparing between how to represent the proportional relation. Actually, we can represent the proportional relation by many ways. One of them is the table. Okay, one of them of the table, if I have x, y, and then some proportional relation, numbers here 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6, something like this. They are proportional. They have the same. If we divide y, because the constant of proportionality here, we call it constant of proportionality equal y over x, which is equal always 2 over 1, 2, 4 over 2, 2. So all will have the same number. 6 over 3 is 2. So we have same constants here. So this relation is considered as proportional relation. Okay. Okay. If we have a graph, we can know the proportional relation from the graph. Okay. If I have straight line, and this is straight line passing through the 0 point, which is the origin point, 0 at x and 0 at y. So this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Okay. So we can call this relation, which represented by this straight line, is proportional relation. Okay. 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 Let's move to. Also, I have a verbal meaning for the proportional relation. We'll see it in the example now. Let's see how to compare between proportional relation in examples. Okay. Okay. Okay, if we want to compare between a relation between the cruising speed of two different kind of plane, okay. First one is Cessna plane, okay. And second one is jet airplane. Cessna is this, like this plane is called Cessna 310 and jet airplane. Okay, from the table here we want to know the constant of proportionality as he give me the proportional relation. Constant here equal 40y over x. Okay, so it's equal 40 over 5 equal 8, or 120 over 15. It will also give me 8. So the constant relation here is 8. 8 what? 8 kilometer per minute. Actually, this is the average of the speed. So it's 8 kilometer per minute. Okay. What about the jet air? Okay, the jet air, if we want to calculate it, it's also C equal y over x. Let's take a point here, like this point. What is the amount of x? X is 1. 1 minute. After 1 minute. What is the amount of speed? Okay, how many, the distance? Okay, it's 250. So y equal 250 over x, which is 1. So it's 250 meter, okay, per minute. per second, okay, per second. Okay, to compare them, well, so it seems here by second and here by minute to represent the rate well. We can, as you see here, we calculate the proportional constant, okay, and we have to convert first the relation here to be with for the airplane to be with minute, because first one with second, so it's meter per second. It's not easy to compare between kilometer per minute and in the Caesenia plane and the other one. So we convert from the time from second to minute first. Okay, then we convert the distance from meter to kilometer. Okay, let's now calculate the amount here. We will take a point. Okay, we can take any point here like this one. So x here, y equal constant equal y over x, which is equal y here is 60, x here is 4, 60 divided 4 is 15 kilometer per minute. So which one is faster? First one, 8 kilometer per minute, which is the Caesenia plane, and the jet airplane like Boeing 747 is 15. So the Boeing is faster. So I can determine that the cruising speed of Boeing is faster than the one of Caesenia. Okay? Okay, let's take another example. In this example, the right one, we want to compare between proportional relation in the shape of equation y equal mx. M here is the constant of proportionality and x is x, okay? So I can say that the constant of proportionality equal here, from here, send x by division, so y over x will equal 2.5. So the constant rate here is 2.5. Okay, let's read this example. The graph represents the rate which Marloes makes origami parts for a craft fair. Okay, so this graph is belongs to Marloes. Okay, it shows in how many minutes, in how much minutes. Okay, the number of birds over y. So here is the number of birds, and here in how much minutes. Okay, okay. The number of birds we can calculate here. Take any point on the graph. Okay, maybe we have two numbers here for 20 for x and 4 for y. So y here 20 for x. The constant here equal y over x, which is equal y here is 4 and x is 20, so it's equal 1 over 5. Okay, 1 over 5 birds per minute. Per minute. So he can make in 1 minute 1 over 5 bird. So he needs 5 minutes, I think, to make 1 bird. Okay? But here, so he need about 5 minutes to make 1 bird. Okay? 1 bird, 5 minutes per bird. What about this one? Okay, this one is told me that the constant here y equal 2 over 5 birds per minute, so it's more. Per 1 minute, here per minute, per 1 minute Jewish can make 2.5 birds, but Marloes can only make 1 over 5. So which one is faster? Actually, it's just. Okay? Okay. So we compare from between equation and a graph. Also, we can compare between verbal and a graph, or graph and graph, table and graph. So let's see another example to know how we can compare and all the kind. So this is an example between, if I give you the proportional relation with in the shape of equation and proportional relation in the shape of graph, okay? The graph here belongs to Daniel's score. He earns points at y-axis, in minutes at x-axis. So we want to calculate it. To calculate how much points he earned, we will see the constant of proportionality here, m equal y over x. Take 1 point here from the graph, maybe 3. Take the first one, it's easy. Okay, 3 at x equal 1, y equal 3. So 3, it's 3 over 1. Okay, it's 3 over 1 equal 3 point per minute. So Daniel takes, when we play this game, takes 3 point per minute, okay? Per minute. And what about Brianna? Brianna earns points from this video in the equation of y equal to x, okay? So here I can write y over x equal, here I will send y here, x here by division, so y over x equal 2. Yes? So it's 2 point per minute. So I think who will reach to 100 first? Yes, Daniel earns 3 points per minute, but Brianna 2 points per minute, so Daniel will earn 100 points first, more faster than Brianna. Okay, another example, which comparing between proportional relationship on a graph and verbal description. He can make it by verbal way. Okay, the graph here represents, okay, the way and the cost. So it's a relation between way and cost. Sometimes it's hard to find point, exact point on the graph here. The exact point may be 5, 10. I can't find. It's between, here's this point between 1 and 2. This point between 3, 2 and 3. I can't find exact point. But if he give me this point here as x at x equal 10, okay, y equal 2.5. So x here equal 10. And what about if I have another point here at x equal 20, y equal 5? Okay, how to find the proportional here from here? Okay, to find the proportional actually from this graph, we have to take these 2 points. It's equal m equal y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Actually, it represents slope. We will take something called slope in the next lesson, inshallah. It's the same as the constant of the proportionality. Where is x1 and x2 and y1 and y2? Actually, from these points. We can find here, this one is x1. We can call this the first point x1, and second point here y1, and x2, y2. And to calculate it, we will find that y2 minus y1, so it's 5 minus 2.5 over x here, x2 equal 20 minus 10, okay, it's the second point. So we will find what? This one, which is 0.25 US dollar, okay. What about the verbal one? The, of 15 bonus, 15 ounces boxes, rising cereal costs. This is the cost of this 15. So if we want to calculate it's the cost is belongs to y-axis, so this is y, and 15 is x-axis, so this is x. To calculate the constant here, we have to divided y over x. So it's 3.9 over 15. It will equal 0.26. So the rising cereal cost is 0.26 per ounces, and granola cereal cost is 0.25 per ounce. So the rising cereal cost is more per ounces. Okay, this is a comparing between verbal here. He say it by his mouth, the cost and the ounces, and we know that the ounces is belongs to x and the cost is belongs to y, so it's y over x, and the graph here, and we calculate it as we see with points. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. See you next lesson, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.